What's going on? Hitting you with another review. All-Star Weekend 2020. You know, a lot kind of happened. The All-Star game itself was pretty good. It's a bit different this year, not as boring, but all right though. So a lot happened. I mean, we had a lot of sneaker drops. We had Kanye driving in the vehicles that he used in Closed on Sunday and Follow God, giving out free pairs of Quantum Yeezys, which I think only dropped in the States. We may be getting them over here at a later date. But I've seen videos of dudes actually like trading their Fair Gods for a pair of Yeezy Quantum.
Alright guys, here we go.
Hey, it's my birthday! Hey, this shit crazy! Let's go!
You guys don't know what I just went through. As you can see, I was chasing the truck. What them shits called? Yeezy, the Yeezy basketball sneakers. They were basically giving them out for free. And I almost had a pair, but shout out to Briss that I couldn't get my pair. He got the last size 12. I was willing to take my sneakers off for a free pair of Yeezys. As you can see, that was fun.
And I think there was a shutdown of the Jordan 5 Off-White release. So I don't know how that went. A lot of people took L's, but a lot of people got. The release was a bit limited. I didn't really see that they were dropping too many places. A lot of it was like, you know, Jumpman stores and I think like 2 or 3 places online. I don't know if there's gonna be a release later on, but let's talk about how it went in Toronto. So Toronto, Jumpman 306 did a release. It was first come, first serve. They announced that the Monday. All right, so everyone kind of, you know, gathered up and said, all right, they're kind of going down there and stuff like that. Lineup started Thursday. Dudes were out there, but not everyone was like formed the line. There's kind of around the area or whatever. Anyways, at 12 a.m. on Instagram, Foot Locker announced that they were doing wristbands, and whoever is in the line would receive a wristband. So that was crazy because it was just like sudden, and I don't think anybody was ready for that because a lot of people had planned to line up Friday morning, right? So that threw everybody off guard, but nonetheless, people still made it down there. Me, myself, I still got down there. So they gave out wristbands and they, you know, they gave everybody a slot. So, you know, there was a 7 o'clock slot, there was a 8:30 slot to 10:30 slot. And that's where you could come and pick up your shoe. They didn't take sizes, you know, it's just whatever you can get is whatever you can get. If you got a wristband, I would say you're guaranteed a size, I think. I'm not sure if everybody got a size, but anyways, that was pretty crazy with that. A lot of people were upset, like I said, just because, you know, Foot Locker did announce things early. And so that kind of created, you know, some comments on their page there. I don't know if Jumpman's gonna do anything better the next time around, but I mean, there was a weather alert which kind of forced them to, you know, do things a bit early, right? It's like real cold out there. So, but at the same time, nobody told you guys to line up from Thursday when the lineup starts Friday. So for me, if you want to freeze, that's on you. Anyways, yeah, let's get into the shoe here, right? So before I take everything out of the box, this is it. Jordan 5 Off-White. And Virgil did something different with this, man. I mean, you got the holes, and this has never really been done before, so I'm really feeling that. So anyways, let's get into the box so I can give you guys this review. So when you open the box, it has like this plastic. Instead of the paper, it's got this plastic. And on the plastic, it just has Off-White written all over it, which is dope. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but Virgil did, I guess, sell the Off-White brand, but he still owns the rights to the logo, which is pretty dope. So he can kind of do whatever he wants to the logo. He owns the rights to that. And I guess now he's working with LV, doing his thing over there. So, you know, I think that's what also adds to the hype of his shoes, right? Is that, you know, he is a designer for LV. Anyways, getting into the shoe. So a lot of people don't like fives, and a lot of people do like fives. I don't know. I don't know the reason for it. I'm gonna say one of the reasons might be because a lot of fives haven't really re-retroed. And you can go check that out for yourself. I was having a conversation with my boy and I said there's not really a lot of fire fives, and there's not really a lot of fives that have re-retroed. So I don't think it's been a shoe that's gonna be everyone's favorite just yet. But give it some time as they re-retro more and more fives, then yes. But you know, there is a lot of dope fives. I mean, you got the Metallica fives, you got the Bel Air fives. Some people like the Supreme fives. There's a lot of dope fives, Wolf Grey fives, a lot of good fives out there. What Virgil did now is he took an OG colorway and he put the, what is this called? Ripstop material over it, as you can see, which kind of made it gray, but I'm pretty sure underneath here is like a black, but the ripstop is like a gray kind of color. So that's what he did with these. And he's used ripstop on a lot of his kicks actually. For example, the Jordan 1 UNCs here, he did use the ripstop material in the sole here. Not the sole, the toe box area here. So that's what he did with that. So let me see here. You can see overall, shoe's pretty dope. It comes with its laces. You got your off-white writing in here. I like what he did with the bottom. So a lot of OGs that have any fives or any shoes with like, you know, clear bottom, they start to yellow, right? And so he already kind of did that on the shoe for you, which is dope. You know what I mean? It has that OG look, and a lot of OGs actually like this. Some people don't. You know, some people they get their soul glue or soul glow, whatever you want to call it, to bring it back clear. But that's already done on this shoe here. As for the holes, so they got the holes in here, right? It's got the ripstop material on it, but a lot of dudes been cutting out the holes and you can see their socks through it. So everyone's doing something different. So I don't know, I'm really feeling these, like I said. Yeah, a lot of people don't like fives, but I'm feeling them. This one's got the hole in the tongue here and stuff like that. You got your off-white tag and your laces. You know, and it's not really a bulky shoe. Like normally fives, some of them are a little bit bulky, but I mean the tongue here is real thin. The material on the shoe is real thin, as you can see. I'm kind of pressing on it. So these are gonna be fun to wear come summertime. Prices did drop. Prices were up like $1,800 to $2,000. Early pairs were going for like, you know, 25 plus. On release day, you know, StockX normally does what it does, and prices normally drop down. So they dropped about $500. I'm expecting these to drop to about maybe like 800 or so, but will definitely go back up, right? So we'll see. My predictions have been pretty sick in the past, so we'll see. Definitely watch it. So yeah, that's these joints. I think these are like one of the biggest for All-Star Weekend, minus the Yeezys that dropped, but they didn't drop over here, mind you. I think that was a Chicago only exclusive. We may be getting them here in Toronto at a later date. So let's get into the second pair. Again, shout out to the plugs on these for holding me down. You know, they really respect me as a sneaker guy, and I love my sneakers. So Jordan 1s, you know, these were pretty silent. Resale wasn't really anything on these. I thought it would be, just because when the UNC to Chicago joints dropped, which are back here, people kind of went crazy over these and wanted them, and then they released the pictures of the women joints that would be coming out, and I thought maybe, you know what, people are gonna go hard and they're gonna want these ones. However, not so much hype on these, but they did sell out because people really did like them. Craziest thing about these is that they went up to a woman's size 16, which allowed, you know, a lot of dudes to cop. I think Jordan Brand knows that the dudes would be feeling this, so he did show us some love. A few places around the city only did a women's only raffle. So these are them, and you know what? I think quality on these North Carolinas to Chicago's are dope if you really check it out. The Jumpman logo is also smaller on the woman joints compared to the men's. Not sure if anybody ever noticed. And when it comes to the toe box here, your toe box area, like the length of where the black is here, is actually a little bit thinner than the men's joints. I think the men's ones kind of go up a little longer. Our feet are usually bigger, so yeah, like that's them. They don't normally come with any like other laces, right? Like the men's will always come with like 2 other laces, but the women joints I haven't really been seeing them come with laces. So for these, I don't know, I might throw like some blue or red laces in or leave the black, we'll see. Right? The hang tag here is leather, which is pretty dope. I noticed on my second pair that some of the red kind of bled onto here, so just keep that in mind. I don't know if it's just that pair or, you know, whatever, but yeah, keep that in mind. But these are them, like I'm feeling them. They're dope. But I mean, like, what are you guys feeling more? Like if you were to pick. As you can see, like I was talking about with the toe box. See how that one's thinner? Yeah, I don't know, like what do you guys like more? Nonetheless, there's a lot of other releases this weekend that I did not cop. One release is missing. It's not here in the video, but when it does touch, I'll give you the review for that. Nothing special. I mean, it did drop over here, except I just got the exclusive version, and that's the Chicago 3s, right? So we're waiting for those to drop. I'll give you guys like a quick little thing when those come. But yeah, All-Star Weekend was pretty dope. I mean, we had LeBrons that dropped. There's a few things that dropped. Wasn't too crazy. I think the biggest thing this weekend was the Off-Whites and just everything that surrounded the drop of those. But that's my review. I'll hit you guys up with more. I think we got Yeezys coming out next week. What else do we got coming? We got like nothing really too crazy coming, but All-Star Weekend is one of the biggest releases. So that's my video.